What's up, guys? I know it's been a while, but today we're going to be showcasing my, again, 2005 Infiniti G35 coupe and what all I have done to it. This is the car. I like to call this V2.1, basically. So it looks 10 times different, basically, than the last time you guys have seen it. I still have so much work to do to this car. I'll put up basically a slideshow now of basically everything I've done to this car since, well, basically the last time you guys have seen it. And I'll probably put up a bunch of clips and just put up like a voiceover maybe and just basically showcase everything. All right, so basically this is all the stuff I've done. Body work, making sure all those creases and gaps, we had it looking good, man. Make sure all them body lines filled in, looking good. Then we started going over, the paint, changing the color. A lot of freaking prep work and a lot of work went into that paint, man. It still is not done, but a lot of late nights and grinding. Shout out to my dad, man. Dude, wouldn't be anywhere without him, for real. All the help he's helped me do and everything, man. Shout out to him. But yeah, it's showing a little bit of the color here, a little bit of the flake in the paint, how it's supposed to really be. It'll look clean, man. This is basically fresh out the booth as soon as I got done. Next day, pulled up Gatlinburg. This is our cottage in Gatlinburg. Went to Slam Enough and running hot. We're running hot right here. Had to let it cool off. Oh, guess what, guys? Running hot again right here. Yep. But you can see some of that cool color poking through. Looks so dope, bro. Again, right here, running hot. Not fun. So, on the trailer. Let's go, chat. So then, I took it home. Look how good that thing looks, man. Drove it around, still running hot. This is basically before I tore everything down. Running hot. Guess what? Running hot again. And guess what? Running hot again, chat. Come on, baby. But then, did a head gasket test. This is where it all went south right here. As you can see, it's not supposed to be yellow. That means I have a blown head gasket. So, start the tear down. I tore down this whole motor and rebuilt this whole motor by myself. This is just all clips, tearing it down, getting every little piece off. Here we have the whole core support, all front bumper, fenders, everything off. And here we have basically everything off, ready to pull the motor. And boom, pulling the motor. So we ended up getting the motor out, got the motor out, pulled the motor and the trans at the same time. Here's a little close-up of that. Just easier to pull everything all at once, in my opinion. Got the motor on the stand. And then I found another motor right here off a G35 sedan. Tore both of them down. We got this one right here. I believe this was my original motor. Both of the motors right there. Started tearing them down piece by piece, brick by brick. Eventually got it all the way close to being tore down. And found some headers off Facebook Marketplace. Picked these up for a steal. And then again, these are both the motors. Boom, tore that thing down to the block, baby. Down to the block, ended up cleaning it, getting it all cleaned up and everything, ready to throw back in. Here's where we started assembling it. Look at that clean motor, bro. Clean. And this took me a long time to get all my individual timing marks set, down to the sprocket, down to the T, all the guides, tensioners, basically everything set the way it's supposed to be. And then, yeah, I took this video in case I had to redo it because I was not sure because it took me forever. But got everything back on, started throwing the front cover on, threw the valve covers back on, threw the headers back on. And then this is where we start running our hoses, getting everything ready to just get set back in the car. And then, as you can see, more B-roll, got the headers. And then all the hoses starting to connect, starting to go back in. Boom, put it back in, baby. This is the car on its own weight. It hasn't been on its own weight in a long time until this clip here. Got it back in the air. I didn't have the lift whenever I took the motor out and everything, so this is the first startup, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, are you kidding me? Started up no problem. This is where everything started to take a turn. It took me forever because the car was still trying to run hot. I bypassed the heater core. So the heater core is, I guess, messed up on my car or whatever. I'll have to replace it one day. Not today, though. Ha! But yeah, this is me trying to bleed the coolant. These cars are a pain to get all the air out of the coolant system. So this is why it's like that. Pretty sure I finally got it figured out. I replaced the OEM reservoir, and I put in the OEM thermostat, and so much more. I'll give you guys a full breakdown of everything in the future. But this is the car outside on its own weight. No hood, no bumper, no fenders. The back side got them fenders on, and this is basically how it sat before I took the bumper on. As you can see, I drove it home, and dude, that was the first drive. Cars ran fine. Drove it for like a week straight like that, and then ended up throwing the bumper back on right here. Throwing the bumper on, got that mug. Oh, look at that, bro, so good. Ended up getting my dad to help me fix my exhaust leak. Ended up fixing that. Boom. Sounds like an actual VQ. Thing is clean. And here's how she's sitting today. As of right now, this is how she's sitting. Back to the video, baby. But, let's see. Obviously, the paint still needs a lot of freaking work. And I mean a lot of work. You can kind of see how it's supposed to look a little bit over here, but again, needs a crap ton of work, man. But go ahead and give you all a little bit of the inside. Speakers, iPad radio. It's really dirty right now. I have a lot of work to do with this car, but got a little stunt wall in the back. I'm gonna show some more on that too. But yeah, enjoy this clip, and this clip will be the car clean. But yeah, the next actual clip, I'm gonna put like a little montage of everything I've done to this car in the past like 6 months or so. But yeah, enjoy, guys. See y'all soon.